Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Seattle Storm. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And these are two teams that move the ball extremely well, Tim.
Well, this is a matchup for the purists, Blake. I mean, if there's one thing that sets the WNBA apart from other leagues, it's just the tremendous ball movement and passing.
We've got the cream of the crop here, and it is not just the passing. Expect incredible movement off the ball on both sides.
Now here's Smith. And here's Henderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. High quality look, and she sinks it.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Pass to Russell. Bird. And here's Duchess. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Smith with it. Back to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. For 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Here's Duchess. And the Storm, another 3.
It's one of the reasons Charles is a perennial all-star. She has incredible court vision, finding the open player for the hoop.
Pass to Smith. Mitchell. Henderson with it. And it's in.
Such a composed finisher. Whether it's inside or outside, Henderson makes the most of her chances.
Outside Charles. Bird. And the Storm, another 3.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Well, in 2021, Tina Charles led the WNBA in scoring, which was her second scoring title. But when you consider that she was 33 years old, it's almost a little more impressive.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Pass to Ball Queen. Out to the wing. Here's Charles. And the Storm tack on 2 more. And talking about the game of Tina Charles, she's really changed it with the times.
Well, you talk about Charles' first 6 years in the league. She made just 2 threes total. But before the 2016 season, Tina added the three-point shot to her game. Guess what? Charles led the league in scoring back during the 2016 season.
Now Cannon. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Russell pulls it in. Seattle leading. Bird right side. Pass to Ball Queen. Duchess. The pick by Ball Queen. Duchess. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, all good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4 shots.
Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. Now here's Smith. 6 to shoot. And that's good. Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Ball Queen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Fever trailing. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Cannon. Mitchell, Duchess defending. Smith outside. The tray. And that's collected by Tina Charles. To the inside. Here's Russell. And she banks in the layup.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Henderson. Mitchell outside. Screen by Smith. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Inside. Here's Ball Queen. No good off the back of the rim.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Smith outside. Henderson. Screen by Smith. To the left side wing. Tries again. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And she'll shoot one more at the line.
The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
So you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
Pass to Talbot. Good on the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Now here's Robinson. Mitchell outside. And there's a pick. Here's the three. Storm with the rebound. Here's Talbot. Pass to Charles. Robinson grabs the miss. Here's Smith. Back to Robinson. Mitchell shoots over Duchess. A shot by Mitchell, no good.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
And here's Duchess. She's got 6. Pass to Ball Queen. From past the arc. No good that time. Now Indiana takes it the other way. Down low. And that one's good. Vivian.
A pass from Robinson gets the ball to a wide-open shooter. Selfless play pays off with an assist.
And here's Duchess. Here's Ball Queen. Pass to Charles. 4 on the clock. And the Storm miss again.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Outside Robinson. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Drains the three-pointer.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And for the teams that haven't quite met expectations, is this the point of the season where you start thinking about making trades, or do you wait a little bit longer?
I mean, I've always believed that if you have the ability to improve your team, then you absolutely should. Even if that means shaking up the locker room a little.
Yeah, I know a lot of coaches that would prefer to work through it with the players they have, but the front offices are typically a little more antsy to make a move.
So both teams changing it up here. Right side, Lloyd. It's stolen by Vivians. Now here's Hull. Covered by January. Outside, Vivians. Pass to Robinson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Up top, January. Robinson covering. Now Talbot. Lloyd. Sinks the triple.
You know, back her rookie year, she shot around 20% from downtown, but Lloyd has put incredible effort to improve her long-range shot. Now she's close to a 40% shooter.
Now here's Hull. For three. Russell pulls it in. Seattle leading. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Hull. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Again, the miss by the Fever. It's Jewel Lloyd with the drive. The Fever pull it in. Angsler with it. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
What tenacity from Angsler, working against the defensive contact inside and not letting anyone hold her shot back.
January outside. Back to Lloyd. Shot clock at 5. Pass to January. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana trailing. Outside, Robinson. Shoots the three. And Angsler with the foul. And that is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul, team sports.
That concludes the first quarter of play. Storm out in front, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
The ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch.
While the end of the last decade was pretty rough for Indiana, they were one of the best teams in the league from 2009 to 2015, making it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 of those 7 seasons.
Here's Charles. The offensive rebound. Williams up and in on the layup.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Smith outside. Pass to Hull. Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Smith. Going back a few years for the Fever, during that 2009 to 2015 run, they were one of the elite organizations in the league.
Absolutely. Reaching 3 WNBA finals, including winning it all in 2012. I am sure that Fever fans are itching for those glory days again.
Now here's Ball Queen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot's good.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Here's Hull. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Destiny Henderson is so skilled at seeing the whole floor.
Outside Lloyd. Now here's Ball Queen. Takes the three. That shot off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. To the paint. Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice move by Nalissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
Outside Williams. Pass to Charles. Ball Queen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tina Charles.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And here's Egbo. Hull with the ball. Screen by Smith. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, from the moment Lexi Hull was born, she's had someone right by her side. Her twin sister, Lacey. Together, they won national championships in high school and then again in college.
That one's off. And the Hull twins, known for their tenacious style of play.
Well, it's a big reason why Lexi went 6th overall in the 2022 draft. She leaves it all out there and works very hard defensively. And that's a mindset that started in the backyard playing against her twin sister.
Good on the second free throw.
Coming into her own in this league, Lexi Hull making the most of her minutes.
Bird outside. Pass to Russell. Ball Queen. Russell with the screen. Now here's Duchess. And again, Seattle with the triple.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Here's Hull. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Now Ball Queen. 5 points in the game. Screen by McGregor. Pass to Duchess. This one for three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Hull. Mitchell, defended by Ball Queen. Here's Smith. McGregor grabs the miss. Seattle leading. Now here's Duchess. Goes back up. A nice shot by McGregor.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more aggressive on the offensive glass.
It's paid off with a higher rate of second chance buckets. Great effort to build this lead.
And normally the team with more effort wins.
Now here's Hull. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell outside to halt the run. Misses that one. She's made one and missed 2 shots this game. Now here's Ball Queen. Not a lot of room. The pick by Ball Queen. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Here's Russell. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort. And Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, full stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 13. Back to Vivians. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Over ball queen. Mitchell, shot's good.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Here's ball queen. 5 points in the game. Duchess. And it's off from three-point range.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Outside Vivians. Pass to Smith. Back to Vivians. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Smith up top. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now ball queen. Back to Bird. McMagor with the ball. Russell. She's covered by Mitchell. Russell with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Smith. Back to Vivians. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Her first triple of the second quarter. 3rd of the game. Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. And you talk about on-court success, no team has more championships.
Smith with it, guarded by Bird. Back to Smith. Vivians. Screen by Smith. The 3 ball. Vivians misses. Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
She had a great start from behind the arc, and she's simply kicked it up a notch here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. One player who's been getting it done is Duchess.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
Outside Vivians. Back to Robinson. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Seattle takes it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth a second look.
And despite a double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet in the paint.
Now here's Vivians. There's the three. It's rebounded by January. And here are the Storm now. Here's Talbot. Pass to Russell. It's not going to go for her. And it's the Fever ball. 15-point game. January with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Up top, Duchess. Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Mitchell. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Now here's January. Robinson covering. Here's Duchess. Fires the three. With that miss, she's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Now Mitchell. Pass to Vivians. Robinson covered by January. Shot clock at 6. And here's Cannon. From outside the arc. Victoria Vivians on the wing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mitchell outside. And it's the Storm on the break. Here's Duchess. Drops in the breakaway layup.
I love that the instant that steal was made, they were going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh, yeah, I can dig that.
Oh, yeah, and it leads to an easy basket.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Storm out in front, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. One player who's been getting it done is Duchess.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Now here's Bird. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Well, Nalissa Smith is certainly proud of her roots. Growing up in Converse, Texas, about 15 miles north of San Antonio, which is an area that was loaded with future WNBA talent.
3 on the clock. The 3. Shot by Mitchell, no good. And the foul called on Nalissa Smith. That's her first foul.
Team foul.
And here are the Storm now. The lead is 15. And talking about that San Antonio area, it had multiple future WNBA pros, including Melissa Smith.
Yes, Smith played on travel teams with the future top 5 pick Chelsea Gundy. Deanna Williams, who has played in the league a bit as well, was on those teams. Melissa shining the brightest on that team of stars.
Pass to Cannon. To the middle. Smith. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Tina Charles.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Russell with the screen. Here's Duchess. No good from outside.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Henderson. Mitchell. The 3 is up. Bird pulls it in.
Ugly start to the second half, missing their first 4. They need to get on track.
Right wing. Now ball queen. She's got 5. Now here's Russell. Back to Bird. From downtown. No good.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the call will be against Bird. That's her first foul. Timeout called the Fever.
Timeout for the Fever.
The Fever making a switch here. Here's Henderson. Out to the left wing. Smith left side. Over Charles. That one a little long.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Bird. Here's Duchess. Teardrop shot, and Bird finishes inside.
Woo! A good floater is impossible to stop. Bird is 5'9", so that shot really neutralizes shot blockers.
Pass to Egbo. Henderson, defended by Ball Queen. Shot to end the cold run. Henderson, shot is off. Here's Ball Queen. She has 5. Bird outside. Russell with the screen. Here's Charles, covered by Smith. Charles with the bucket.
Getting easy buckets for teammates. That's what Sue Bird does, and she's been doing it for a long time.
Smith outside. Mitchell. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score, so the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they've really had no answers.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Duchess. Russell with the screen. Shot's good by Duchess.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Smith. And here's Henderson. Mitchell left side. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay. Basketball is life in the state of Indiana. From high school to college to pro, they just love the game at every level in the Hoosier State.
Playing in basketball-crazed Indiana, the Fever have a great following, and you'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, for sure. These fans are awesome. They're loud, and they really know the game. Indianapolis has to be one of the best stops in the entire league.
And here's Indiana. Outside Robinson. Pass to Henderson. Hull. She's guarded by Williams. Hull with the ball. Williams there. Robinson. The three-pointer off the mark.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Yep, that one goes.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Robinson. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Thanks for the screen. Again, the miss by the Fever. And here are the Storm now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. To the wing, right side. Now here's Duchess. She's guarded closely. Count that one.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Henderson. High arcing shot. Tina Charles with the block.
An intimidating shot-blocking presence. Charles is able to read the opponent and react accordingly.
Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded by Angsler. Duchess with it. She has 29. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Williams can't get it to go. Now Henderson. Stolen by Russell. Now here's Duchess. Robinson covering. Outside Williams. Picked by Lloyd. Pass to Duchess. Launches a three. Good. And it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Here's Henderson. Outside Robinson. Egbo. Back to Robinson. Now here's Hull. She's guarded by Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have one title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
No good on that one. And when you talk about that 2012 Fever team, one of the great memories were the raucous finals crowds.
Over 18,000 on hand for Game 3 when the Fever pounded Minnesota 76-56. 59. One of the most impressive wins in Fever history. I mean, they just love basketball in the state of Indiana.
And she's good on the second. Here's January. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Williams. Pass to Talbot. Lloyd. No good on the three. Now here's Robinson. Vivians with the ball. Three-pointer. Agbagor grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Now here is Lloyd. And the three off target.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Hull. Defense right on her. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well under 6 feet. Danielle Robinson, she doesn't care about her height. She can score from everywhere, including down low.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Williams. Puts up the three. Doesn't go for her. So it's Indiana now. And now Egbo. Outside Vivians. Drills the three-pointer.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now here's January. Robinson covering. Takes the three. Rebounded by Vivians.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Shot from 12. She can't get that one. Here's Seattle. Pass to January. Outside Williams. Inside Agbagor. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen her do it. We know Agbagor can hit jumpers, but she's at her best right around the hoop.
Outside Robinson. Second chance shot. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Storm running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
This was an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for her.
Yeah, she served her up some tasty room service right there, guys. Sweet dime.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Davis. Well, the roster limit in the WNBA is 12 players, with lots of teams carrying 11 due to salary cap issues.
And I think that's too low. I mean, I'd like to see the league expand the numbers of players on a team. Perhaps add a few maybe like two-way style players that we see in the NBA who can get called up.
Yeah, me too. Because right now, teams can sign players via hardship contracts, but those are just temporary. I think ultimately, the WNBA will explore more permanent options for adding to a team.
There's a screen. Pass to Cannon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Gabby Williams. And it's the Storm with the ball. Here's Here's Talbot, covered by Vivians. From 12 feet out, the shot misses. Here's Davis. Pass to Pointer. Vivians with the ball. Three-pointer. Indiana again missing. Now Williams. Here's McGregor. And there it is.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Pointer. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Vivians. Ball stolen. Here's Talbot, covered by Vivians. Pass to Williams. Shoots a three. The Fever pull it in.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Here's Pointer. And a growing trend amongst current WNBA players being on TV analyzing college and NBA games.
Chinea Gumake, really one of the best on the air, one of the best analysts in the NBA, period. We've also seen Candace Parker do her thing on TV.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love watching Candace talk hoops. It's a great off-season job for stars in the WNBA because the schedules make it work. And obviously, they know ball better than anyone.
Here's Pointer. Victoria Vivians for three. That shot missing.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
Williams with it. To the paint. Here's McGregor. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
I love the physicality, absorbing the foul, but refusing to have her shot denied. But one of my favorite things about the WNBA, players with so many different backgrounds. Take Ezi McGregor. She was born in New Zealand to Nigerian parents.
And the McGregor family moved to Australia when Ezi was just 6 years old.
Ending up in the Melbourne area, really the basketball hotbed of Australia. Ezi started playing professionally as a teenager and played her first WNBA game before turning 21.
Here's Pointer. Over to the wing. Pass to Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Storm.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Now Bird. Pass to Duchess. Back to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's the Fever with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pointer. Now here's Henderson. Beyond the arc. That one is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
To the right side. Screen by McGregor. Shot clock at 6. Duchess. Here's Charles. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Here's Pointer. Over to the left wing. Here's Henderson. That three off the mark.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Bird outside. Williams sets the screen. She tries for three. The Fever pull it in.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Here's Pointer. Henderson. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Pointer. Mitchell with it. Shoots over Bird. Drills the baseline jumper.
Nice, smooth jumper by Mitchell from mid-range. She can attack from almost anywhere on the court.
Right wing. Back to Williams. Magdagor. Bird outside. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Now Indiana takes it the other way.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Smith with it. Bird picks her up, and a call will be against Bird. That's foul number 2 for her. The Fever making a switch here.
On the court.
Hole up top. Screen by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rise and fire.
Outside Williams. To the inside. Magdagor. It's hauled in by Cannon. And here's Hull. Pass to Smith. Hull, defended by Magdagor. Down low. And stolen by Charles. January. Outside Williams. Now Duchess. Magdagor in the post. Hull defending. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Magdagor.
Playing with enthusiasm. Ezzy Magdagor. Big second chance bucket.
Pass to Smith. Hull. Duchess defending. And the foul called on Duchess.
Number 3.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
Team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana. Queen Egbo. Emily Insler.
On defense, Seattle. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm. Here's Duchess. January outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Duchess. January outside. Clock at 6. Here's Duchess. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Angsler. Henderson with it. Covered by January. Pass to Egbo. And the foul on Williams.
Gabby
That is her
Williams.
first foul of the game.
First personal foul, teams first. Third team foul.
Now here's Hull. Defense is right there. Count it. Good.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now here's January. Charles in the post. Doesn't go that time. Henderson with it. Pass to Cannon. The shot will not fall. So the Storm will take it the other way. January outside. Outside Williams. Now Duchess. There's the triple. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Just on fire for beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Now Henderson. Lexi Hull on the wing. Duchess with the steal. Inside. And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.